Hi, Lily. How are you?
I'm good. Excellent.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. What have you been doing to keep busy? You're at home a lot, and what are you doing?
I'm at home all the time. I go to the mailbox occasionally when I can't get my assistant Paul to go. And so well, what do? I have to cook. I have to order groceries. I have to disinfect them. I have to pray God that the guy who delivered them doesn't get sick. I have to, I tried to clean the floors. That didn't last too long. I bought a Bissell wet vac. I bought a Shark wet vac, but the Shark, you have to lean into it real heavy to get anything up off the floor.
So you're recommending the Bissell?
I'm not recommending any of them until you have enough practice that you become proficient.
It sounds like you've been ordering, so you've ordered 2 different types of cleaners. Do you order lots of stuff online?
Lots of stuff, yeah. In fact, it's hard. It's, you know how in a cold climate, the snow builds up outside your door and you can't get your door open if you have neglected shoveling the walk? Well, we have Amazon boxes outside our front door, just heaved against them. I have to go around the other side of the house and take them off from the back, and then make my way in through to the door, and then drag some in from the front. It's a full-time job.
Wow. That's what's the weirdest thing that you've ordered? What are you ordering?
Well, I would say I didn't order this. My partner Jane ordered it. It's a lip plumper. I was giving myself a little plump before the show, and so it happened to be sitting right here, just handy.
Can I see it? Let me see. How does it work?
I don't know. You press the button here and. You can't get it off.
Well, you look, yeah, it's plump lips.
Be careful. Get it off really fast. It's like well, it's kind of vulgar in a way. I'm looking at it now. I wish I hadn't seen it.
And you ordered a balance board. I saw this thing advertised on TV, and I heard you ordered one of those balance boards.
What I did, I ordered it. It was late at night, and I was vulnerable.
So this is to supposedly help. It's advertised to help elderly people hold their balance when they're walking. That's how it's advertised.
That's right. That's what it's supposed to do for you. And I think as soon as I get the instructions read, I'll probably not way to balance. Be balanced.
Yeah. Tell us what's happening with Grace and Frankie. So it's the last season, right?
Yes, it's the last season. I know what you're driving at. Is Dolly going to be on the show?
Well, it just seems like Dolly Parton should be on that show before it goes off the air. Will she?
She's so busy making hit after hit, writing book after book, and taking care of all the, everything that she must attend to. But I think this is such a good role for her. I'm praying she's going to make herself available.
Well, I hope she does too. I mean, that would be fantastic to see that.
Her old cellmates.
Let's talk about the movie that you executive produced. It's called Radium Girls, and this is a true story. It is outrageous when you hear this story that it actually happened. But tell everyone what it's about.
Well, it's about when radium was considered. Was just the kind of the craze of the land. People were drinking it in radioactive water and polishing their fingernails. And these young women, most of them teenagers, were working in a radium factory, painting the dials on clocks and radios and wristwatches and stuff. And they were encouraged to put the brush into their mouth to bring it to a fine point. And of course, they began falling ill. And the onus is really on the corporation, the American Radium Company, because they quickly disposed of the girls by saying they had syphilis, because I guess maybe there was enough subterfuge around syphilis for young women that the women didn't know, and no matter how they protested, they would be buried and gone before anybody found out anything. And it's about these young women become so empowered, they stand up and they fight this huge company, and they have the factory. The factory is shut down, and they're given some restitution. But one girl, two of her sisters had already died, and she's played by Joey King.
Yeah, she's great. That's incredible. It's called Radium Girls. It's out now in select theaters and virtual cinemas.